Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I bring you a review of the NECA Terminator Dark Fate, Sarah Connor, and the T-800 aka Carl. These are the only two figures from Terminator Dark Fate NECA have released. I knew they had plans to release some other figures from the film, but alas, unfortunately the film failed at the box office to warrant releasing any more figures, which is a shame because these two are outstanding figures. I personally saw Terminator Dark Fate about month or so ago, and I have to say I pretty much enjoy it. I knew what would happen going in, obviously not going to spoil it here, but I knew what would happen going in, and it didn't really damn my disappointment in the film. You know, it was pretty good. You know, I mostly enjoyed in the film, of course, Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, and of course Arnold Schwarzenegger as a T-800 aka Carl. You know, they were the two best bits of the film for me. I really enjoyed seeing them on screen together, which is really great. Two part series of the film. Not too sure if they're going to do a sequel or not, or if they do another reboot or whatever of the Terminator franchise. I'm curious to see what happens down the line, but I pretty enjoyed Terminator Dark Fate, and I have to say, what I like more than the film, I love these figures. These figures are absolutely fantastic. It shows to show, you know, no matter what film NECA have the rights to, if the NECA releases the figures, pretty much these days the figures are fantastic. You know, just look at like the figures of Jonah Hex, or you know, Lone Ranger or something else. You know, films, you know, maybe so and so, whatever, but the figures themselves are absolutely fantastic. And Terminator Dark Fate, these figures are absolutely brilliant. I was looking forward to these because obviously you know, I love the Halloween 2018 figures. You know, really love those. The face printing tech they utilised on those are really good. So I was hotly anticipating these, and these figures don't disappoint. The likeness to Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger are fantastic. I really do like the likenesses. They've done an outstanding job on them. But firstly, I think I'll bring in closer Sarah Connor first, and we'll do the T-800 the Carl afterwards. This is what Sarah Connor pretty much wears throughout the runtime of Terminator Dark Fate. You can see I've added the sidearm pistol here. She's used in the film. I've got that in the holster there. Looks really nice. I'll show it in more detail later on. I have to say the likeness to Linda Hamilton is absolutely fantastic. Looks really nice. Does capture a likeness fantastic. It actually looks better in hand than it does on camera. I'm not too sure why. It may look a bit lighter on camera, but in hand it looks absolutely perfect. The likeness is great. The hair sculpt is fantastic. She's wearing this sort of like vest over top long sleeve top. The sleeves pulled up. Got the shotgun at the T-800 used at the beginning of the film. She's got here, which looks really good. I'll show that in detail later on. She's got this sort of jean bottom pants on, the bottom open up here with the boots on. Looks really nice. The detailing on this figure is absolutely excellent. The only gripe I can have with the paint, really per se, sorry about that, is on this up here, just beneath here. I didn't notice until I picked it up that there was a little paint error beside that. This figure is absolutely fantastic. You know, on point. The sculpt and paint, absolutely fantastic. Really do dig this Sarah Connor figure. Way articulation: Sarah Connor has a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, swivel. Swivel and hinge wrists. She has a ball joint in the chest, which I can utilise a little bit here. You can see goes forward a little bit, back a little bit, not too much, get a little bit of tilt. She's got the classic NECA ball jointed hips. You go forward, back, so that's all good. Damn, my camera's having a hard time trying to focus today. Yeah, it wasn't going forward, back. You can also rotate here as well, like you usually can, and you also have a single jointed knee, so it goes up like that quite far, which works well. And she also has ankle rocket ankle, so it goes hinge, you go up. There's a hinge in there, so go up a little bit, down. And also can't really rotate too much, but again, she's not the most agile of characters, so you don't really need to get too much articulation out of Sarah Connor. I have to say, the articulation works really well. In the way of accessories, I'll start with the big one. She comes with an interchangeable head. This one just came within package. This is the sunglasses head. I do like it a lot. You know, likeness to Linda Hamilton on this one is just as good. No paint errors or splotches on this one, but I think the sunglasses head really inches the figure for me. It looks a little bit better, but say it's pretty much the same facial expression and everything else. The glasses look great. Do like the gloss too, looks really good. Very nice hair sculpt. Works really well. She also comes with, well, in the way of our interchangeable pieces, she comes with an interchangeable hand. Yeah, these hands just peg off, put this one in. I think this is more for the pistol. Can't really sit to it. Yeah, this is more for the pistol that she comes with. That's where the change of pieces. She also comes with some free weapons. She also comes with this assault rifle, which she uses towards the end of the film against the Rev 9. Really nice sculpt to it. No paint or anything, but I don't really need it, but it looks really nice. She also comes with this shotgun that the T-800 used at the beginning of the film. It also has a hinge on this bit here, so as you go to the stock here, so you have to hold it to grip, which works well. I don't really have her use it, but it's nice to have it. It fits in the hand pretty darn nicely, and you can get it into some pretty good two-handed poses pretty darn well, like that. And she also comes with a sidearm, which goes in this holster here. Let me just move her arm. Her arms a little bit stiff. See here, got a pistol here. Fits nicely and snugly inside. You just got to be careful as you take it out. See, there's no pieces. It's a nice, really nice looking revolver, sort of pistol. The one is like a heavy duty sort of. Can't really see it too well because the there you are. Yeah, it's got a brown hilt, brown handle. Looks really, really nice. Doesn't really want to chop on camera. Hold on, bear me a second. Not too sure that's working any better now, but I think there's a hard time because most of these weapons are black. There you are. Looks really, really nice. See a little barrel there. Doesn't rotate or anything. Fits nicely in the holster. That's why I basically have it displayed. It's nice to have some on-weapon storage for figures. I really do dig that. I always do like figures that are able to store their weapons on them. Bit of a tricky to get the revolver in there though sometimes. Oh yeah, once you get it in, it fits there snug, see? Fits there nice and snug. Really, really nice Sarah Connor figure. Couldn't be happy with this one. Of course, it's nice to have a T2 Sarah Connor, which I already got in my collection. Ultimate Sarah Connor from NECA. So it's nice to have a older version as well. I don't know how I expect our arms to be that stiff. So, yep, she looks really, really good on display. Just like that, that's how I have my Sarah Connor. So it looks really, really nice. Really happy with that. Let's bring in the T-800 car. I'm not going to spoil the T-800 in the film. Oh, sorry, I'm going to move Sarah Connor's extra accessories out of the way. Let's bring the camera up just a little tad. Yeah, so you can see the T-800 better. I'm not going to spoil too much in case you haven't seen the film. But I have to say, this is a fantastic figure of Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's the T-800, aka Carl. And I really do like this figure a lot. You can see I bring in the head sculpt. Showing the head sculpt here. There we are. The head sculpt. I really do dig the head sculpt of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Looks really, really good. Utilizing that face printing tech. Captures the likeness of an older Arnie perfectly. I do like the hair sculpt as well. Really like the fade on it. Looks really nice. And also you can see the scar there, which he gets in the beginning of the film. I'm not going to explain how he gets it, but there's the scar. Of course, like in the, as specified in the Terminator universe, the flesh can grow back. And obviously, he's got deep scars taken over 20 years that, still got a scar there. But, you've seen the film, you know what I mean. But it's nice, it's redressed that the skin can grow back on the Terminators. Because we don't really see it in the films. I know you see it in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, but you don't really see it in the films too much. So it's quite nice to see that. The likeness is great. I do like the beard as well. Really, really nice. Do dig it. I do dig this jacket. It reminds me of the 2009 Jason Voorhees. Look with the quilting effect you can see here. Really does remind me of that. It's really, really nice. Nice rich colours. Nice dark brown. Shades of brown. It looks really, really nice wearing this sort of t-shirt beneath a black t-shirt. It's nice. Got some jeans. Got these sort of work boots. One which looks really, really nice. I do like the sculpt to them. Nice work boots. It's a nice different look for the T-800. It's a bit similar to his look in Genesis, but a little bit better. I think I prefer this look more to how it looks in Genesis. It's really, really nice. Of course, as well, if you played Mortal Kombat 11, his outfit's a bit similar. The outfit here is a little bit similar to that in the game, which is quite nice. Really do dig this figure a lot. The lightness, the sculpt, paint, absolutely perfect. No gripe. Unlike with Sarah Connor, which unfortunately had a few little paint errors, the T-800 doesn't have any of those at all. Really, really nice. Way of articulation, the T-800, I'll bring him back. And he has a board jointed head. It's a little bit, can go quite far up like that, quite far down. It's quite nice. Got board jointed shoulders. Then they're not too stiff. Goes all the way up like that, down. He's got these double. I think I'm not too sure what these are, but they're double jointed. So you got a hinge there and a hinge there, so you can get a full range of motion out of them, which is great for gun poses. So you can get some really, really good poses out of him. Of course, it doesn't turn to a sculpt here, but you're not going to see it from the side, are you? So that works really, really well. Like Sarah Connor, he has swivel hinge wrists that peg out. Comes with interchangeable hands. He has a board. Does he have a board joint? He does have a board joint up here. But it's quite a thing. You can't get too much motion out of it, but you can go forward back a little bit. Quite nice. There's a little bit of tilt. He does have a slight rotation at the waist. It's a bit tight. He has board jointed hips, so they go quite far, a little bit forward, a little bit back. He also has a Does he have a rotation? Hold on. I can't. No, I don't think he has. On that one, he doesn't. Hold on. Does he or does he not? I don't think he has. I'm not too sure. Unless my one articulation is very, very stiff. Yeah, my one's a bit stiff. He doesn't have the. He may have the swivel in here, but I don't mind. Mine's very, very tight. Oh wait, I've broken that one in. So yeah, he does have it. He does have it. I think because I haven't really played around. But got to be very careful. It's a bit tight on that leg, so I'll probably leave that alone because I'm not going to really utilise that articulation, so I'll leave that be. So he has a swivel there. It's a bit tight on that leg though. He has a single jointed knee. It goes not too tight. Works pretty well. And he has a. He does have. There is a hinge there. He can go up and down a little bit, and he can rotate a little bit. So he's got the same idea, but it's sort of hindered by the sculpt of the jeans, which is completely understandable. But as he's a T-800, he isn't going to be doing the most quite lumbering character. He's not going to be in the most agile of poses, and he doesn't need more. So he has to look imposing, which he really, really does. This figure is absolutely outstanding. Let's see a bit of rotation. There we are. Oh, are we going to get standing? Yep. Anyway, about accessories for the T-800. It comes with, in the way of interchangeable pieces. Hold on, let's just try to get him to stand. I don't know why I've messed with the articulation. It's made him a bit harder to stand up, but come on, stand up, Carl. Maybe if I tilt him a little bit. Maybe if I do that. Yeah. No, he's leaning. He's leaning. I don't know why he's leaning. That's a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. That's more natural pose for him. That's a bit more natural of a pose. Not as good as he was earlier though, but just trying to get him to stand correctly and to look correctly is a little bit problematic on this one. Just trying to get him to stand. Doesn't help though. I think this surface is a little uneven, but I've got him standing now. He does have tenacity to lean. I think I'll just have him leaning forward, just like that for now. He does stand. It just takes a little bit of finagling. Whatever accessories come with interchangeable pieces comes with interchangeable head. You briefly see him toy around with wearing sunglasses in the scene in the house. Of course, he doesn't wear them to show you his humanity. Well, he's changed. In character, he's not just a machine. He's more human now, so he doesn't wear sunglasses. It's nice that NECA included it. I do like the glossy paint to the glasses. Looks really, really nice. Again, really like the haircut. Well, really, really good. It also comes with a set of interchangeable hands. This is more for like gripping hands, yeah, for one of the weapons. Say for say for the grenade launcher, which you'll see in a minute. There's that hand for that. That's more of the kind of loose grip there. And he also has another slightly more open hand. I'm not too sure which gun this holds. Either this is for the rifle or the grenade launcher. But I mostly haven't proposed with this weapon because I like this weapon. You see, he has here this assault rifle, which he uses in the trailer. I do like that weapon. It's my favourite weapons. I liked in the trailer and I liked him using the film. And it's a bit more unique because I always used grenade launchers and assault rifles in the prior Terminator film, so it's nice to see a different weapon used. And I really do like the sculpt on it. He holds it pretty darn well, and of course, as you imagine, the he can hold it in two hands. It's just a matter of hold on, bear me a second. I'll do this off camera. How am I going to get this in his hand? If I can get that grip hand around that, like so. Aha! Back in a moment, guys. Just trying to play around with the figure. Get that grip in there, yes. Tap that beneath. Oh, it does. It does take a lot. Well, you can get it, but it's very, very hard on the hands because obviously the stock is quite a small weapon. You can get it. It just takes a lot of work to get it in, but it does work. It just takes a lot of work to do it. You can do it though. But it's a really nice looking weapon. I'll take it out of his hand so you can have a good look at it. Really, really nice weapon. All cast in black plastic. Looks really nice. Other accessory comes with weapon. He comes with this heavy duty machine gun. He holds it in this hand. I think this goes in this hand. Just bear me a second. Just going to see if I can get it in there. That's it. Finagling. Yeah, he holds a trigger finger. So he's got a assault rifle like that. If you want to have him pose like that, you can do. Which looks really, really nice. You can get this. I think this is probably a bit easier to, no, it's not so easy to get into second hand. It takes a lot of work with the articulation to get it into the two hands. You can get it in two-handed poses, it just takes a lot of work. But again, let's do like the sculpt on this is really, really nice as well. Another unique weapon uses in T-800 Dark Fate. And the final accessory he comes with is a grenade launcher. This has a rotating barrel, or rotating chamber where the grenades will be. It doesn't open or anything like that, but it's nice it comes with it. Really, really nice. You can also use it if you wanted to. You could use this with your no, you can't really use it with your, yeah, you can with the T2 one. There's a smoke grenade launcher. If you wanted to, it looks really nice sculpt to it. But I'm going to just put my favourite weapon back in his hands. Let's see if I can get it in there again. That's it. Nice grip. Holds it pretty well. Don't know why it has a tenacity to lean now. Now that is stiff. I can't utilize articulation that well in that. But yeah, I've got him posed now. I've got him standing, and he does look absolutely excellent. He just have I don't know why I've played around when he has a tenacity to lean. He didn't do that before. Just trying to toy around with it. Try and bring his legs in like so. bit irritating me now that you can't get him in a. He now has a tenacity to lean. There we are, that'll do for now. That'll do for this review. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2 Terminator Dark Fate figures that NECA released. It's just a pity not getting any more, but if you haven't got these figures, I highly recommend you do get them, because they're absolutely fantastic. The likenesses are great, the articulation is pretty darn good, the accessories are great, and you know, it's a great representation from a film. Yeah, it hasn't got the highest reputation, but these figures are absolutely fantastic and just a great benchmark of what NECA can do with when they get licensed to newer films. I really do dig these figures a lot, and of course they fit in well with my other Terminator figures I've got from NECA Toys. Of course, if you have doing difficulty standing these with these figures standing, you can always buy these little bases. You get a pack of 10 bases for like $10 in America. I'm not too sure how much they are in the UK, but I've got quite a number of these. They're really, really helpful. I had these on display in my office so early before I did the review of these, and they stand up pretty darn well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, share, and subscribe. There's plenty more NECA Toys content to come, along with some other reviews I've got planned for the next couple of weeks. Anyway, guys, bye for now.